Hello. It's time for some more Minecraft. Let me get on the server, get this show on the road, see what we can get done today. Hmm. Uh. Huh? Thinking. There we go, there we go. Alright, we're in. It's just us today, at least so far. And the birds. Alright. Oh, it's nighttime. Of course it is. Can't you tell by the chirping of the birds? No, they are always chirping. Alright, so enough of that. What are we doing today? Well, the build has come along a little ways since last time. We got a little bit of a roof going. If you see on the mini-map, something has happened in the ground over yonder. We'll check that out in a minute. So I think we're waiting on the wax oxidized copper shingles. And yeah, this is all where we left it. Let's see, are we gonna have a train hit us? No, okay. Great. So I found this out. I read about this and then Dadbot9K let me know also in a couple different ways that yes, in fact, putting a big sheet of copper on the ground is not an effective way to oxidize it. That's our progress since the last time. And so we've effectively done a little bit of an experiment here because first Dadbot9K and then I as well went out and grabbed a little bit of the copper and spread it out, and you can see the individual copper blocks that are spread out very effectively oxidized, whereas almost no oxidation going on, just a couple spots here and there on the big blob. Not great performance either on the strips either. So, oh, those are pumpkins. Those are odd looking copper blocks. Mixed results over there, but some at least we'll be able to collect some. So if you're wondering, we do now in fact have enough, more than enough of the stairs, because it's actually very easy. I think I've mentioned this before, but it's actually very easy to accidentally make a duping machine for I guess really anything that gets waxed, maybe some other conditions too, but I think I've showed that before, where you have a crude storage unit, either as an input or output, and then the way I've seen it work is you have like a deployer with a honeycomb block for waxing, and it in fact dupes the item. So I ended up doing that, not intentionally, but I ended up making a lot of copper stairs, which I think when we did it the first time, it was actually the shingles, maybe? Because no, it must have been normal copper blocks. Yeah, it must have been normal copper blocks, because you can still melt those down, whereas the shingles, there's not a recipe to turn these back into metal. So I am not as upset. I mean, why would I be upset about duping? But no, I don't want to have a cheaty way of producing resources. But if it's for decoration, it's a little less bothersome to me that happens. So now we have like 8,000 waxed, oxidized copper shingle stairs. Say that 3 times fast. But we'll collect some of these so we get the build going again. And then what else are we doing today? We're doing more than that. I think we're gonna go back over and work on the factory and the trains because that needs to happen. Hey, Average Anime. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? I'm gonna be doing pretty good. That's great. Let's see. So that's 21. I need a lot more than that. I think what I'll do, let me go over here and grab some of this from our sheet O copper, and we'll put some in our offhand, and we'll do some block swapping. I have seen some things, some videos on setting up like a automated way of doing this by like putting blocks down and going back and picking them up and that sort of thing, but I might do that. Not feeling the best right now? That's too bad. I feel better as soon as you are able. So yeah, not a lot of progress on the copper here. Interesting. I was thinking that maybe the like in a line might do okay, but not much better. Might because you chugged a large Sonic chocolate milkshake. Well, that sounds delicious and very calorie rich. Very a lot. Sounds like a lot. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I don't do it. Hey, Renacrow. How's it going? Oh, right, I have a book. I have a book that tells me how much of things I need. So, we'll need some slabs. Hanging in there. How's the stream going? Just started. I just in time, joined just in time to hear you admit to being a dirty cheater. Oh, very much. Not on purpose. So we just need like 2 stacks of these. See, if I were a cheater, I would say, well, I already have a mechanism for duping these blocks, so I just go dupe them. But I'm not gonna do that. That's no fun. You gotta earn these builds with much clicking, much block breaking and placing. Speaking of which, I need to repair my pick at some point. But yeah, this is not going to be the whole stream. I just want to do a little bit of this so we can give some. We gotta feed the machine over there. What's this hole? Oh, that goes down to the rail that's under this. Have I shown the rail line that's under this the community foundry on stream? I may not have. That was something we did over the weekend so that the foundry would have a source of fuel. We'll go look at that here in a minute. Come back. There we go. Alright. So yeah, thanks to Dadbot for spreading out a lot of this copper. Because he did most of this. A little bit more over here. How? Okay. All right, there we go. We got a stack, which is not enough, but it's a start. Let's see. Get across the railroad here. Oh, all right. So many things to look at and work on and do. Before I do that, let's go check out the rail situation over here. I think I showed a little bit on stream last time, just kind of crossing around there. There's a place where there's a new branch off the rail line over yonder, and dug a tunnel that slopes down underground and eventually comes over here. And so that's what's going on. I guess this is how we get down to it now. So here's the lava tank for the foundry, and lots of dripping going on. And then there's the a rail line. Going out that way and then up. Kind of leery of hanging around in this tunnel because there's minimal opportunities to escape out of the way of any trains that are going by. And we do have our lava train set up to visit the station. Alright. Oh, and it's night. Okay. Some very filling rice for breakfast, and then I'll go drop off some blocks. Might as well pick up a couple more while I'm here. Coming through. Need to just like take things in every once in a while. Appreciate the builds that we've done so far. It's been a lot of work. Alright. Yep, that tunnel's still there. Have to do something with that at some point. So many projects. Speaking of, let's get this one going a little bit more, and we'll check out what the inside looks like so far while we're here. And then wax oxidize. Oh right, it needs to be waxed. Of course it does. We'll go in here and get that waxing going. I think I've succeeded in making a non-cheaty waxing machine now. It's over here. The steam engine is still going, so I think we've actually fixed that too. So here is the, not using this machine, but using a slightly different one. We made 8,192 oxidized copper shingle stairs. Plus 64. Just a few. You can't melt them down or anything, so they are purely for decoration. Just a few, yeah. I have another factory design that also uses these, so they won't go to waste. So here's the hopefully non-cheaty version. So you have to avoid... Here's how not to cheat in this pack. Make sure you don't put the crude storage units as either a direct input to like the depot or a direct output, or to a belt with a deployer with the honeycomb block at least, because that's what was doing it. So you have to fully decouple the you basically have to use create stuff or maybe something else to put in and take out the items. So if we put this here, if there were multiple stacks, the rest would wait here and we'd have a stack buffered. So it wouldn't be directly putting or outputting. Oh, right. And of course, this doesn't work right now because we would have to change the filter. There we go. So I put that there. Those immediately get taken away. But you'll see we're not... we're only getting the amount that we put in and not extras. Alright, while that's going, I did go get a couple of buckets of shimmer yesterday, so between streams, and we got some shimmer dust, and so I was able to make the one last thing we needed, which was the fluid cell housing, to make the portable fluid cell. We do need to charge it. And it charges pretty rapidly now that we have all this power. Right, it says it's offline because it's not connected to a mini system. It's just directly connected to the power grid, the copper cable. So we'll let that fully charge up, and then we'll be able to start accumulating shimmer for our eventual infinite shimmer pool. Let's see what else is going on here. So I did make a package of train tracks. We're going to need that here in a minute because we're going to work on some train stuff, as promised. But this is, yeah, so 59. No dupes. Just what we put in. So, put some blocks in. It's searching. Will it find it? I think maybe we have to stop it. Clearing. Okay, there we go. Okay. Great. Good. It's still going even if we can't hear it. Yeah, so here's one of the two entrances of the train station. We got some white lamps, and we got some tables. We got this gray glazed terracotta floor going on. We got some seats here. Hang out, wait for the train. Lower seat if you don't like stools. Probably have to at some point make a way to like cross. I don't think I included, yeah, because there would be something down here. I might make some stairs, like a staircase up and over or something. That wasn't in the design for this as of yet. So you got these two little waiting areas on either side of the entrances. And there's one over there too. Same deal. This is based on a design that I did for the thing we've not built yet. Make a little, you can make a little tunnel to avoid any ocean. What do you mean? This is perfectly safe. See, there's this stripe. It's a barrier block. So clearly you can't go across it, right? It's totally safe. What more do you need? I might lower the track like one more block to get it really low. I wasn't envisioning having like grass down there. That's just kind of what was there from the ground that this was put on. Right, but what I was saying before though, the design is based on another design that we've not built yet, which is for a brass factory. A factory for making brass and brass casings and copper casings and all that stuff. What are we missing now? Oh yeah, rose quartz. I guess I'll look and see if I can do some more rose quartz lamps before I go. I want to get over and start working on the train tracks and train modifications and all that. Rose. What are we missing? Oh, redstone. Okay, well we can do that. 4, okay. And there we go. 4. We can make 4. All right, that's something. How many total do we need? How many are left? 13? Okay, well, So it's not going to be quite enough, but it's a little something to keep the build going. We'll come back to this later and give it whatever it needs. I'd rather do that than focus on that right at the moment. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to get in this car. I'm going to drive over to the factory. Maybe. That's fine. Just a little suffocation. We can go through the train, right? Whee! Oh. Alright, so the other thing I did since the last stream is I did clear a little bit of space out over here. And so we have some options, right? So one thing we could do is, let's look at the map. So we have tracks going, turning here. So, you know, train coming this way can go here, and maybe what I was thinking is maybe we'll just have it veer off earlier, and then, so what I'm debating, let's put it this way. What I'm debating right now is, do we want to have the train coming from the roundabout continuing this way and going around? Or do we want to start having it cut through? Because that was originally, or eventually what I wanted to do. I started looking at what that would look like over here in the farm. Just cutting out a little bit of the farm to kind of put a path through. I mean, eventually the thought would be to actually tear down the farm completely. Let me find somewhere it's roofed to sleep. This will be fine. I'm sure we'll be able to see the train before it comes. Anyway, it's fine. Right, so right now we have, like, this whole thing is kind of a weird situation, right? Because we have trains going out and coming back in that merge here in this section of track. So this is a two-way train track here through to, I guess basically out that way, right? Because trains will go up and they can turn and go that way towards the foundry. They can come back and come this way so that they can turn around, or actually probably more likely go over there because it'll be the lava train. And we maybe want to keep that path there for now. Like, I don't want to change too much, right? Because I want to keep the trains that are running. Except for the trains that I'm except for the trains that I'm going to need to modify here, because we have a clay and a cobblestone train that we're going to need to modify a little bit. Hence why I have these portable storage interfaces. We're going to grab those trains at some point and bring them over to a straight section of track over there where there's a train station for that, and we'll disassemble them and modify them. So we'll be doing that. I also want to change where these tracks kind of veer off. It might honestly be easiest just to get rid of the track the outgoing track here and replace it with one that goes through the farm and up to here, and that can, maybe for now it can turn both ways. It can go three ways would be the thing, right? So we'll have it come out here, and it can either go straight through, or it can turn right or left. And that kind of covers a lot of cases and frees up more room over here for trains that would be coming. Essentially, all the trains coming here would need to go down and turn around and come back to get into one of the bays, unless we made an earlier turnaround. Now, all of this stuff that I've just said What it's telling me is I think I need more train signals. Because I think I'm out at this point. Yeah, I have no more train signals. And we'll need more train stations too. So let's get on that. So for train signals, we need electron tubes. We actually have a bunch. Well, we got like a dozen or something. It'll be enough for a little bit. And we have train casings, and we can make compasses, compassi, whatever. The things with needles that align to the magnetic fields of the planet. Yes. Those things. Also, I left my car. CompTIA? Wait, isn't that the certification? Is that even a thing anymore? CompTIA A+ certification? I had one of those decades ago. Oh, this is a bad place to stand. Oh, there's my car. Okay. All right, back to the base. Make some things and then do some rearrangement of tracks. I have mixed feelings about this interaction between the automobiles and the trains. So on the one hand, it's very convenient and it's like one less stress in navigating around. I don't know why I stopped here. I'm going over there. But on the other hand, it looks pretty weird. It's very unrealistic. You know how important realism is in a game like this. Okay, so we're gonna make some train stations. So we're gonna make some compasses. That should be enough. We need to go get train casings. Okay, so those are over here. Here. Stack should be enough for a minute. Do we should put some more sand in this. Since we're going through so much crystal to make redstone, should replenish. Yes. Right, so back over to here. Train stations. Oh, right. Let's do it this way. Alright, so 8 might be enough for the current project. I probably should have not made a stack. I think I used all of our electron tubes, didn't I? Whoops. Oh well. Now we have plenty of signals. Let's make some more rose quartz before we go. Keep some in storage, and then we'll put the rest in here. Does this thing work? Oh, nope, sure doesn't. Go turn that on. Oh, we're overstressed. Okay, what can we turn off? I guess technically we turn this off. Not really, because we need the fan there, because otherwise we will, when these turn into full-size crystals, they'll start floating. We need the fan there to push them down so they'll go through the smart chute. We could probably disconnect some of this stuff, though. Like that. Is that enough to allow us to turn this on? Yes. What about this? Nope. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we got a bunch of... Or are we going to run out of... Oh, no, we had enough. We had enough rose quartz here in the spout to do that. Okay. Great. Okay. Back to the current project. Again, I don't need to like dodge the train, but it's hard not to want to. Okay, I'm gonna park the car up here. Alright, so the other thing we need is our package of tracks. Honestly, I could just... There we go. Great. So the first thing I think I want to do is I want to set up a new way of getting from the train bridge thingy over to there. So X, here we go. Great. Did I really need to do that? No. Do I have a need for the cocoa beans? Nope. Just couldn't resist not, you know, putting that down though. All right, so can we just run this? Nope, that's too far. Can we do this in a way that doesn't look weird? See, that looks fine, I think. There we go. Now, probably want to have... I guess we don't need signals because we're going to tear out this line. Once the train goes down it. Let's sleep really quick. All right. I imagine at some point we'll start getting an error about trains not being able to get... I guess technically trains can still get to where they're going by going around the other way. Already. There we go. All right. We don't strictly need the fence here anyway, because all the animals are fenced elsewhere. All right. A little weird looking. We'll have to fix that. Yeah, let's change this up a little bit. Let's see how we're gonna do that. I guess we want to get a couple blocks here. so nope, still not what I want. Let's back up a little bit. Can we go to there? That's okay. Alright, so that will work. Well, except for the part where I actually need to connect it to this. There we go. So we have a bit of an intersection going on here. We definitely, I don't know why this is, oh, right. So we used to have a track going out that way from long ago. But what I want to do now, what do you mean driver's gone missing? Oh no. So there was not enough clearance because we left these melons. And unfortunately that did the conductor in. Okay. Well, which train is this? I think this is one of the trains we needed to modify anyway, so... Oh, no, that's... Oh. Visual glitch? Or... It looked like there was a bee in the seat. Yeah, there's a bee right there. Maybe it got dislodged? Maybe it was talking about a different train? Maybe... There we go. Let me out. Ow. Alright, well, whatever that was about, solved now. Although we did actually need to grab that train at some point, but that can wait. Alright, the other thing I want to do here is have a way to go from this track and go and turn that way. Because otherwise, trains that wanted to come off the roundabout and come to go over to there would need to go all the way down and turn around and come back. And that is not fast. So can we get you over here? Yeah. This is fine. It's not confusing at all. Alright, so this is where the signals come in. So, signal there. Great. Not going to result in any collisions whatsoever, I'm sure. Signal there. Signal probably up here somewhere. There we go. Signal here that a train wouldn't actually be able to see, but that's fine. Also, let me... Is it F12? There we go. Okay, so we can see the colors of the signal section things. Didn't mess up the video at all? Good, okay. Just turning the shaders off. Alright, so that... Oh. That's fine. I'm going to put a signal here. So I think this is just about right. I mean, this is one way, but this track is not one way. So I think that's why we haven't had a signal there before. So let's put a signal there. Are we confused yet? That's one way. So I think effectively... Right, so those two signals there that control in and out on this line. So this is all pink because this is like one zone, one section of track that's controlled by signal. Which is good. That means like this intersection plus that section of track there, any train that enters that locks out any other train from entering until it gets out. Yeah. Yes, I think that's right. I think we're done with the signals for a minute. I'll turn the shaders back on. And good. Didn't crash the game. All right. So eventually we're going to have this train. Yes, perfect. Have that track be able to go straight through and onto the bridge and onto the roundabout. That's been a goal for a while. It's not quite there yet. It's not the most important thing to do. And so now all this is set up so that this set of tracks that are going to be here is all for trains coming from this side and going this way towards the roundabout. So, what we're going to do, we're probably going to move where the train station is. We're going to... How are we going to do this? It would probably be better to get that track down to this surface level as quickly as possible and have like a straight, or it could be at an angle and have the tracks merge up. Yeah. Okay, let me pick up some of these tracks that we don't need here. Reduce some things. So this was the track for trains going that way, but that's no longer necessary. So I think I have a picture in my head of how this is going to work. We don't need this. We don't need tracks back here. So this is the track coming from the tunnel and the intersection we just worked on. So that can continue on, and this will be after trains turning around, coming back down this way. And we probably, at least for now, our trains aren't super long, so we can probably start diverging the track here. It's maybe not this close. I think, yeah, what I'll do, I'll clear out some of this. And what we'll do is we'll come over here, say about here, and we'll do, try to get that diagonal line going. Yeah. Whoops. That was one block over. To about there. I'll try to turn it like so. Time to sleep again. Okay. And so the idea here is that we're going to have, so we got that track there and that track there, and we're going to have some additional tracks that are going to come off of this diagonal and go that way. And then we'll have a similar diagonal on the other end that will allow all the tracks to merge back up and go up the hill and over the bridge and to the roundabout and beyond. effectively making bays like we did over, or we started to do over here, which I did a little bit of digging here as well, so prep for that. So we'll do this here, and then we'll work on that over there, and probably work on the updating the trains at some point in the middle. Now, is this gonna work? Yeah, like that. Get rid of some of this grass. Alright, and is this the right spacing? 3 blocks in between? That should be... I mean, I think it'll be fine, because generally, at least right now, all of our cargo in and out is going through the tops. So we don't need a ton of space, like, for sides. 2, 3, 1, 2. So, like so. Although I don't know... Can we... Yes, perfect. So how many bays do we need here? Before I get much further on that. So we need 1 for the lava. We need 1 for the cobble. We need 1 for the clay. We need 1 for the kelp. And then we need maybe 1 or maybe 2 for like offloading. I guess... Do we want to dedicate a train for each kind of item? The reason we want separate bays is so that each bay will have filters for the bays that are taking resources off the train. We have brass funnels filtered for the kind of item that we want to take off the train. That's what we have going on right now. If we have bays, we don't need that anymore, as long as the bay is dedicated to a particular type of item, which I think we're essentially going to be set up. We're going to have enough bays here to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or 6, depending on if we want to keep one as kind of a just going straight through and not stopping. Although with this many bays, I don't think we even need that. It's unlikely that we'll have all of them occupied. Of course, what I could do instead is you could have a bay that 2 resources are being extracted from, if I did it better than what I've done here. Because if the item trains have 2, if both... Probably what I'm going to do is I want to have a standard design for item trains that have 2 portable storage interfaces on top. And so then we can choose which one to use. And that would allow us to have a station, say, for cobble and for clay, right? And they would have 2 portable storage interfaces on top that would match up to both of the ones on the train, but they would be set with brass funnels with different filters. So we'd only unload from 1. And that would allow us to get by with fewer stations, but that would mean we'd be able to, we would not be able to unload the trains as fast. So again, how many things are we dealing with here? So clay, cobble, lava, it's a bit different, but lava. Kelp blocks is what we're using for fuel. And then we're producing acerine and iridium. So that's 5 types of blocks plus lava. So if you did 6 bays, you could have 1 bay per type of item. Now, how many bays can we fit in this? Is a question. 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then this is wrong. Doesn't fit the, we need to go over a couple more blocks. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So we could do that. And then we would have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of works, assuming we can sort out the how we're going to have all the tracks join back up. Okay. So, well, I could do it differently, where we have, where we could share bays. I think it'll be cooler to have a separate bay for each kind of item, and it'll be a little bit easier to think about how it's supposed to work. So we're gonna do that. It's more tracks, but we have enough tracks, I think, to be able to pull this off. That's a signal. Oh, okay, that's fine. So what I want to do is we're going to pick this up. I'm going to go over here. I want to pick up this stuff over here before to the bend. We're going to have this join up to here. Probably eventually want to remove some of that dirt, but this is fine. This is what I'm trying to do. And that there. This one to here. Yeah. Now, do I even have enough tracks on me to do this fully? I don't know. And so each of these bays will need a train station. Good thing we made 8. We have that one there, so 9. So we have the 6 we'll need for this, and we'll have some extras for over yonder at the clay factory. And the next thing we need to do is tear this down. And what we're gonna do. So this is at is this like at a 45-degree angle? Yeah. So we could maybe continue this track. We'd have to have it come over the water. Or we could shorten... I'll pick these things up. Also, did you know that you can use the Create wrench to pick up levers in this? I'll take that signal too. There we go. Alright, so we could... Like, all of this is going to get moved anyway. It's going to have to. Because we're going to have separate bays for items. So we could just, like, cut this out. Nope. That's still... I'll back a little further. One of the things with this kind of layout, I think, is going to be that the bays where the train stations are going to be offset a little bit as well. Is this? Nope. It's not right. There we go. Great. Okay, so then the question is, I think we just have to back this up a little bit, and then we'll, yeah, no station on graph matches Acacia Pyramid Factory. Station is no more. Alright, how do we get this to line up right? Okay, that seems fine. I think if we just take the earliest place we can join the track onto the other track, then it will all line up. Right, and then we want to, I think we want to shorten this bit of track here so that we can have it come down to sea level a little earlier. I think that'll be good. How fast How sharp of a slope? Okay. That's not great. That's not gonna actually work for what we're trying to do here. Let's skip the night. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to go across here-ish. It's not quite right, but... Okay, so we need to back up a little bit more. That should be good. We'll probably have to do some landscaping to make it all look right. But can we... Yes. Alright, yeah, a little bit of landscaping. Where's the excavator? There it is. Unbury the tracks. You know, in dealing with the create train tracks and trying to like dig around them and stuff, it's a lot better than it could be. Right? It's not painless, I guess. Trying to avoid like hitboxes, but it could be a lot worse. Manageable. There we go. A little bit more down here. So like we can reach that block. I think we can reach that block. It's the one in the middle that... Oh, there's a spot. Right there in the middle, I guess. Okay. Great. Oh, we should eat. Alright, so this should all maybe link up. We need to go back one block more, unfortunately, for this to all work. So we can see that pretty easily. If we just break the curved part, and we'll break that, and we'll join that down to here. To there. There we go. And now... Bam. And we're gonna need some signals for all of these, but first, fix this slope. That one's fine, this one's not. I mean, I don't think this would bother the train at all, but it would bother me. Okay. So this is what's going on over here now, right? So we got the return train coming this way, and then the train coming over to this side of the river, I guess, going straight through. Of course, I think None of the trains are really doing anything right now because things are pretty disconnected at the moment, and train station is part of the schedule isn't there, but we should get this going in here pretty soon. Somewhere, there we go. Great. Is it a pair? Yep. Alright, so now this is all connected over here, right? Let's look at the map. So that's what we made. Okay, so now signals. Shaders off again. There we go. Looks a little bit different without the shaders. But yeah, we need all of this. Oh, I see. We were missing just a little bit. All right. So that's the first thing. And then we could like put a signal on each before, like here and then there. But I think that's going to be unnecessary. I think I'm going to do like one signal per bay. Right, because without that, then only one train would be able to enter into this whole area at a time. But we can probably disallow more than one train being in this section of track to get over to the right bay. I think that won't be too problematic. Unless... think about that for a minute. So if a train is in this bay and there's another train trying to go to the same bay, which might eventually happen, or like all the bays are full and we don't have like a way to pass, then another train could enter and like enter this section. There's a way to make the signals so that they... Yeah, hold on. I think I can show that. So that not only does the train not enter if there's a train in that section, but it also doesn't enter if there isn't a way through the section. And what does that mean? I think we'll see in just a minute. So why aren't these changing color? Well, right now this is still linked to the track that links all of these, so they're still in the same zone. I think as soon as we place the last signal break here, this should change into all of these being one color and this section being one color. Assuming I've finally internalized yeah, how it works. There we go. But we don't want these all to be in one section either, because then once a train enters into this section, no other train could, so they wouldn't be able to enter to the other bays. So here at the end, before they join up, we need another signal, like so. Do that like that. Alright. So these are still the same color, but they're not in the same zone, right? Because it's not so much even about the color, it's about the color the color that all contiguously connects. Because of course there's a limited number of colors in the palette for the signals. And you have to reuse colors is the short version. So like this one did change color because of how things worked. But the point is that like this is blue, but the sides of the signal are different colors, indicating they're different zones, sections, whatever the word is. So there's all that. We can put shaders back on. Fingers crossed. Yes. No crash. Video's still good? Good. Alright. So, what now? Well, train stations. New bays for unloading and offloading, and then updates to the trains themselves. So we can get the trains running again. So what is the best way of doing this? I think what we can do is let's get the train stations. We'll kind of do like a consistent placement for the train stations somewhere near where the signal is up here. Like I said, I think we'll kind of offset the bays the same way the tracks are. You could imagine like if the bays were long enough and our trains were relatively short enough, we could have the train stations all aligned. But that train would have to be pretty short there. And if we put the train stations kind of at towards the end, the front, then we can accommodate pretty long trains eventually. All right, before we do that, I did say there's a thing you can do if you right-click a train station. So you can see the colors even. Here, I'll turn the shaders back off. So we can see the colors here. And there's a thing you can do with the wrench. If we wanted to say that not only can a train from this section not enter this section if there's a train in it, but also it has to have a way of getting out of that section and moving on. In other words, we don't want any trains to enter this part unless there is an empty bay. I believe we can do that by right-clicking it. And you saw the little text there. It says allow passage of section fully traversable. And I'm pretty sure what that means is what I just said. So if we had a train here, if we had a train in every single bay, trains would not be allowed to enter into this section, which should prevent some possible problems, maybe? I don't know. Okay. I think for now, I'm going to leave this track unoccupied. Yeah, I'm going to start with this one over here, the second bay. I think I want to have the train station on the right-hand side. Maybe like this. Okay. And we're not going to worry about naming these yet. Or any of that, because what we're going to do first is we're going to get the trains that we want to use in the bays. And figure out like where on the train and on the bay the item offloading is supposed to be. Get that all figured out, and then we'll take the trains over and modify them, bring them back, make sure everything works, and then hook that up to the factory. So that is the plan. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do like 1, 2, 3 back from the signal, just to be consistent, maybe. 1, 2. Can I be consistent? So like there. Let's put it on top. You know what? I like that. Hold on. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just put it on top of the signal. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. I don't know the spacing is exactly the same, but it's fine. The trains are all kind of inconsistently long and short and all that anyway, so we're gonna have to customize things a bit. So where are the trains? What do you want to bet there's one down here? Let's... Do we want a car? Do we want a car over to there? Then we'll have to go get our car back later. I'll just run. It's been a while. What month is it? It's August now. Like 2 months ago, we were doing this run like multiple times a stream, right? Yeah, that's a train. This must be the cobble train. Maybe. Either that or it would be stuck behind another train. Okay. So, cobble train. How do I get on you? Let's try this. Alright. It is the item train cobblestone. And off we go. Alright, so which bay? I guess we'll do the, So thinking about numbering for the train stations here. Oh, no, I missed the turn. Back up. There we go. Alright, so this is where... Hey, Dudamas, going to be busy still, but hope you don't mind the lurk. No, of course not. The more the merrier. You're helping my average viewer count to get a little meta, which is always a good thing. Alright, so I'm guessing I was gonna ask how your day has been, but it's still going, so let me know when you know how your day's been. I'm just thinking about the numbering of these bays. I think I'll do like, I'm gonna keep the name Acacia Pyramid Factory. Maybe I'm not good at naming things, but that was the name I came up with for this thing. It's the Viridian and Acerine factory that we built oh so long ago. And yeah, we'll do like bays. Maybe this will be bay 2. Ooh, no. This can be bay 1. So if we do end up putting a train station over on that first line, that can be bay 0. Yes. All right. Now that we figured out the important thing, can I get out? Yes. All right. So this is going to be Acacia Pyramid Factory Station. Bay 1. Okay. What if we abbreviated this? APF Station Bay 1. Perfect. 2? Oh, I can't hit enter. Okay, I have to click the button. 4 then? Yes, and then 5. Perfect. Except for the fact that maybe the base should reflect the item. No, it'll be way more confusing to just use the number. And you just have to map the number to the kind of item it is. Perfect. And I'm out of food. Oh, no, I'm not. I got a bunch of melon. Yeah. Okay. So, right. So what we wanted to figure out here is where we're going to be unloading. So I think generally for these trains, I think they have different lengths, but the idea is going to be to have 2 portable storage interfaces on the item vault. We can just place this right through, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then so okay, so if we had our portable storage interfaces either on this block or on the block above it, that will work. We don't need the dirt blocks there. But yeah, so the idea for the trains, as we get them over here, when we go to modify them, we want to put on the, not the back, but the second to the back and the second to the front blocks, we'll put the portable storage interfaces instead of in the middle like this. Yeah. Okay, and time to sleep again. Okay, so let's go find the clay train. Where is the clay train? It wasn't down there. You'd think I would have heard it if it had been going past us. So, maybe it's at the factory. I think I'm gonna get the car for this one. It's a bit further. At some point, I do want to set up like some kind of train station along the tunnel, since it goes right past the stone quarry. Might be good. I see. Kind of confusing what's going on there. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna find a good place here to set the car. Yeah, there's a little offshoot to get us into the little, there we go. Still there, still turning. Still producing, moon cobblestone and, oh, looks like we ran out of lava, but, oh, there we go. Should start seeing maybe some limestone being made here. Nope, too far away to actually see it happen, but presumably it happened right there. Alright, anyway. Have to go and unload that at some point, since we don't have trains to pick up those items yet. Nor a place for said items to go. been slacking on the whole, you know, progression thing. The bulk progression. I mean, we've been making some progress. I mean, other than the fact that I accidentally deleted all my quest progress. But, you know. Let's see. Can I... F5 is tricky inside of the train tunnel. There we go. Since I have failed to design trains that you can actually just see out at the front of when you're in first person. Also, we should slow down. Oh, right, we can't take a right out of here, can we? I wish I could see. No, there's no way to take a right. We can only take this left right now. I guess technically we can go against the signal and take a left. Normally trains aren't allowed to do this. But because this will work because it goes into a two-way thing. Although I've not tried to enter this tunnel in this particular train. Hopefully the bee does not suffocate. Also, it's hard to look at. Whoops. We hit the train. There was already a train down there. I wonder how the bee's doing. The bee survived. Alright. We've been having some things happen due to the disruption to our rail network. I'll just have you come over here really quick. Let's get off the rail. Alright, alright. Anyway, I came down here mainly to use the little turnaround here for the train. And that worked so well. Is this going to point the right way? Okay, that's fine. Great. Okay, perfect. We'll be able to reactivate this train once things are sorted out again. Back in here. Back out we go. Alright. Hold right. And then straight through. It's a pretty confusing intersection. Alright, and then down and around and back and into the next bay. So this one I had started to retrofit to have portable storage interfaces on towards the front and back of the item car, but never finished. Reasons. All right, so we're gonna hold left twice, and then hold right. Space to pull into the station. APF Station Bay 2. Alright. So where does this put us? We got some opportunities for making longer trains at some point in the future, which is good. That's what I want. Alright, so guess I can do... Okay, there. And basically, I'm going to leave the dirt where we can put the portable storage interface on top of. For the bay portion, right? There we go. Great. I guess it's not really... I wonder how much clay is actually in this train at this point. Anyway, so we're gonna take this train and add another portable storage interface. And then we'll come back and hook up the other side of this. I think we need more... Let's see, do we? Let's see, there's one. Yeah, the two there, but we need at least 2 more portable storage interfaces for this. And then we need to build a train for the kelp blocks. And at some point we'll need to do trains for the Veridium and Acerine. You know, if we can consistently have items being delivered for this factory, it should, you know, be able to produce more, and then we'll want to have some automation for picking that up, but maybe not a today thing. I think mainly today I want to get these trains working and the lava train. Actually, that's a thought. Given that we have to pipe the lava into a tank, well, I guess we could put the tank as part of the bay, right? We could have a thing above where the train pulls in that has the tank. We would just need to get some rotational power over there, or produce some, like have a windmill or something, I don't know. But we could do something in the bay, and then have another pipe. Because right now what we have is we have the holding tank on the side of the building over there, kind of stuck on, and then we have a little holding tank inside as well. I think we should have enough time to do all of that today. So maybe that can be the focus. It's just getting the inputs for this sorted, or most of the inputs. The kelp blocks, like, we should be good for a little while longer to hand deliver, because we've not delivered kelp blocks over here like since this factory was built, and we still have a couple of stacks. But that's also because we've not been good about delivering clay here. So, well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, what we need to do right now is we need to make some more portable storage interfaces, which are really inexpensive. We can make a bunch of those. We can also maybe drop off some of the stuff over to our storage. We should also go ahead and grab one of the trains. Let's grab our clay train and bring it over to where we're gonna work on it. Now that we know where the portable storage interfaces are gonna go here, we can kind of do those things separately. We'll work on the train and come back and work on the bay, and it will all fit together at the end. Alright, so how do we hold right, and then left, and left more, and left, and left, and left, and right. And I guess we could go all the way down to the end and turn around. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's a zombie back there. At some point, I need to extend our tree farm to be a little bit bigger. A few more different kinds of trees. So we can have like oak and acacia and rubber, or maybe some others. So that's another thing to do. We're not lacking in things to do. Hopefully that red flashing doesn't. That's the. I think that's the back of my head, maybe, or something. I don't know what that is, but that's all those leaves that are still there. All right. So, are we gonna get a thing about approaching the train station? There we go. All right. There we go. Disassemble. How is the bee? The bee is only slightly hurt. Okay. Alright. Well, we're about halfway into the stream. So it's about that time where I like to get up and refill my water and stretch my legs and restore the blood flow. All of that. So I'm going to go up here really quick and put myself somewhere safe. And we'll take a break just for a couple of minutes. And then when I return, we will work on portable storage interfaces, train upgrade, bay upgrades, getting, you know, some more better logistics. Yeah. All right. So, disconnect so we don't have to listen to the birds and this screen, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. BRB. All right, and I am back. Save that replay file. Get back on the server. Oh, so bright. All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's see. How close do I have to be to use the MA system? Oh, okay. Much closer than that. I should be able to make a lot of those the wireless boosters once we get infinite shimmer. But what is that gonna be? I don't know. Let's see. I do want some of this stuff on me. Might want that lever. Right, and then we're gonna make some of these. So we're gonna make some of these. There we go. There we go. How many? I don't know. All of them. Quest completed. Okay, I guess so. Right. So for those that may have missed the reveal on Monday, doing some work between streams, I was messing around with the FTB teams, and I realized I had a party created, and I was messing around with that. I was like, oh, I don't need the party. I'll just delete it. And I don't know. It's like forever ago that I made that party to test it out, and then how long has that check mark been there? Anyway, but apparently all the quests that I got done were tied to that team. So team went away, so did the completion. On the other hand, I get to claim all the rewards again. Yeah, right? So hey, there's free glass again. So on the one hand, I'll have to go through and like complete the things again, but most of that stuff is just gonna happen naturally because I have all the stuff. Like that was the hard part. It wasn't getting the quest. It was, you know, getting to the moon, getting brass, and you know, building various things. And now, once you pass that, it's a lot easier to get that stuff. I probably have the stuff to complete quest in my ME system now. So I'll just have to go back through and do that. We might have a day where that's kind of the focus, but not today. Today, let's. What is this stuck on? It's still stuck on rose quartz. Let's do a little bit of that while we're over here, and then we'll go back to working on the trains. Let's see. Rose. That kind. And then steal the sandpaper. Do a little sanding. I do like the rose quartz lamps. I do have a couple other kinds of lighting that I have in some of the other designs, but they look nice, right? Alright, so... Oh, out of redstone, of course. Well, I can make some there. Oh. Am I out of zinc? I'm out of zinc there anyway. Okay, well, here's 3 more. I don't need those pumpkins. There we go. Alright. Oh, sleep. Oh, monsters nearby? Of course there are. There's a cave under there. Yeah, it didn't occur to me. I think it was on Sunday. That was before Monday's stream anyway. It didn't occur to me that that would happen, but I'm not too bothered about it. On the one hand, it's kind of annoying. On the other hand, it's going to be some free stuff. Alright, that'll let it make a little bit more progress. Did I walk up here? Where did I leave my... Oh, right. I left the car over at the quarry, didn't I? Of course. And I got the portable storage interfaces. I guess that was the main thing I needed. We're not really doing much else to the train. Just moving around where the interfaces are. We might need a super glue. Let's not use our... did I put it back? Yeah. So we got one of these super glues that I've been using in the schematic cannon when I need to, like, make a train. And apparently there's a bug. I guess this is me showing that how much of a cheater I am. But it's a small thing, right? It's just some super glue. It's my negative 204 durability super glue, right? Because somehow it ended up with negative durability, and so it can't reach 0, right? It just keeps on going more negative when it's being used in the schematic cannon. I think if I were to use this by hand, it would probably break. Anyway. Alright, so we disassembled the train. We just need to get up and put another portable storage interface on the top of it. Like that. Right, yep. So let's break that, put the super glue in our offhand. There. Let's fix this one too. There we go. Now we don't have that extra bit of air that's super glued on. I don't think that would matter, but it would bother me knowing it's there. Alright, so... No, honestly, I would forget. What were we talking about? Right, so we just need to assemble the train again. And theoretically, well, so clay in, and then we're going to click into there. APF, which bay was it? Bay 2, right? That was the one we took this out of. Alright, let's go back. How does it do in getting us back over there? Okay, so it takes us this way. It's an interesting choice. Oh right, did it? No? Okay. And we're gonna probably just try to hop out. It's only gonna stop for a second before it continues on because there's no inventory unloading set up here. So it's immediately gonna be like there's no items to, there's nothing to unload, no place to unload to, and so that it takes off again. All right, so oh wait, no, I gotta sneak if I want to put him down. There we go. Little parkour. There we go. So this will be good, and it's good also that the stations are offset, because like now we can have belts coming off of here, and it won't interfere with what's going on over there. So that'll be good. I guess we need to make some more catwalks at some point because I think we ran out. So the objective is going to be still to get the clay balls to here. So currently they're the way this was supposed to work is that the train with the clay balls was matched up to the portable storage interface here, and I'm going to go on that belt. But now we need to unload from over there. I think we still, ideally we'd want to use brass funnels to maximize like our ability to offload items. I guess for right now, for kind of demonstration purposes and to get this running, we could just use one of the two portable storage interfaces for unloading. How are we going to make this work? I guess we can extend this. Oh, right, it goes down there. We can extend this belt out to align with one of these two interfaces. Yeah, and then we'll tear this out. So that goes away, that goes away. And then put that back up, and that. All of these. And train's back. Okay. Ow. Alright, where are we taking this to? To at least here? I can't tell where that dirt is. To here. Kind of middle of that. I'll be like right there. Okay. So basically one past the end of the building. There we go. If we do one more, that'll be a little bit easier to maybe connect up. Okay, there we go. And Alright, that worked. Oh, I can't be sneaking to do this, though. Let's eat. Going over there. And this should be the right level, too. If we put the funnel on the side, then this belt should be at the right level. We're gonna need another belt, though. It's not the green box, is it? Is it light gray or gray? It's not light gray. Aha! Alright. Do I have sandpaper in that box? Is that what I saw? Alright. Should get better at my aiming. So that we don't have to click multiple. There we go. All right. And we don't need that dirt there anymore. And press funnel. And if this belt was moving, we might actually get some stuff out. But it's not. We don't have any... We have no andesite casings. So... Why do we need andesite casings? To make a gearbox. Which would be... Would this be the right direction? No, because this is going this way. So a gear that meshes would go clockwise, and this would be... No, that would be the right direction. Okay, so what we need is an andesite casing. What we don't have are andesite casings, so... There's the ground, though. Back to the workshop. That's what we'll call it. I should go get my car. That's what I should do. That'll make future back and forths go a little faster. Should be good. I don't have to eat so much of this watermelon. It's a pretty annoying food to eat. Alright. At least with the lava train sitting over there, parked and not actively going, there's one less train that we have to worry about hitting us in this. And we're about halfway there. At least there are little escape hidey holes on the sides every once in a while. Alright, let's go. Can we eat while driving? We can. Alright. Back to the workshop. We're gonna get some andesite casings so we can make gearboxes so that all the stuff can get going. There's some casings, yeah. Well, let's just grab all of them. All right, great. We are equipped. Let's see. So some things we can do. Maybe after this next bit of working on the factory. We could go do a little exploration. Sort of exploration. I found a couple of spots where there are shimmer lakes underground, besides the initial one that was here under spawn. Via the compass, the explorer's compass. So we could go there and use our new portable fluid cell to collect some. Shimmer lakes are pretty cool to look at in general. Have to remember how to get down to them. They're all, you know, down at bedrock. Alright, so let's not get run over. Yeah, I guess we're not really using our 350 buckets of lava right now because we're out of clay. Is clay the limit? Yeah, the clay is the limiting factor, right? Because it's used both for the viridium and the acerine, whereas the lava is only used for. Hey, I was right about the rotation. Good. All right. When do we think it's? Oh, there's the train. Is it coming this way, or is it going to go the other way? It's coming this way. So is there clay in it? I don't know. Did other stuff get into it somehow? We're going to find out since we don't have a filter on the funnel. Here it comes. It's possible there's nothing in it. I think that, well, I think the way it was set up before, at least a little bit of the clay was able to come out, but there we go. Yeah, there's some other stuff in it. Now, why? Not 100% sure. Yeah. How much cobblestone is in this? I think at some point this must have been also picking up cobblestone from the factory due to misconfiguration, misarrangement. Alright, this is getting to be a bit much. How much cobblestone is there? This is still a stack at a time, isn't it? Yeah. Fortunately, the cobble that I'm missing is not going to completely clog up the works because all of the clay has to make its way through a crude storage unit before it enters the actual factory. So the rest will be sitting on the belt or in the chute that's going into the crude storage unit. This is... I'm not willing to do this anymore. We're out of crude storage units. Let's see. I don't think I have any brass funnels either. Well... Oh, we were done anyway. Okay, cool. So do we think that was the entire rest of the train was just full of cobblestone? I don't know how many items that the item vaults on the on that train can hold, but apparently a lot. I need to go make some more crude storage units, I guess, to be able to pick up all of these items. Because why would I want to waste them? I'm sure we can do something with all this cobblestone. There we go. Alright. Great. Okie dokie. We can also put some stuff away into the toolboxes. Let's see, what other toolboxes do we have that we can fit stuff into? Because it's been a while since I've just like put all the toolboxes down. Is that all of them? Yep. All right. There we go. Great. So, did we get any clay? We got cobblestone somehow. How do we get cobblestone? I think I know. So... what does this train schedule say? Clay in and APF station 2, and that's it, yeah? So I think what must be happening is that this train is going past the quarry. Hold on, I have a car. I should use it. It must be going past the quarry, and as it goes past the quarry, the portable storage interfaces are touching, and it's picking up a bunch of cobblestone. That's what's happening, right? So we're going to hang out here for a minute just to verify that's what's going on. But I suspect that's the case. What are we going to do about that? Right, so probably what it's doing, it's coming by, and the first portable storage interface is touching, and it's loading some cobblestone, and the second one touches, and it loads some more. I mean, ideally it would be like just a how how to avoid that. Like, it has to choose, right, between going down this path versus this path. See, it's going that way. So, or was there just still cobblestone in it, and it's, I don't know. Let's do this. We're gonna prevent any cobblestone from being picked up here, just to eliminate that as a possibility. We'll have to fix that at some point. So I think we're gonna need a lot of storage. No, we have a solution for this. So can we make some more room? Yeah. I mean, when it comes to cobblestone and stone in general, we have a really good solution for basically infinite stone storage. What we should do right now, though, is we should make some more crude storage units, because those are just generally good to have. We'll swing by the infinite stone storage area down here. Yeah. There we go. Working our way to that octillion compressed. No, octuple compressed. Yeah, that's the word. Octuple. Cobblestone. Come on. So, do we have the stuff to make more crude storage units? Yes. Let's make a few of those. Be on our way. So now we have to figure out where all the cobblestone is coming from, right? So I guess there's just a lot in the train. It didn't seem like it was, at least the one time I was watching it, it wasn't going down the path to pick up more cobblestone, and now it can't. So we should eventually be able to get rid of all the cobblestone in the train. I just want to make sure that it's not going to get any more. This is supposed to be the clay train. Okay. Great. And then we're going to come over here. Put input on the right, auto input, lock that. Oh, it's not nighttime, it's just thunderstorm. Ah, there's a hole right there. All right. Okay, let's get back on top so we can see what's going on with the unloading. Hopefully not get struck by lightning. I guess we didn't put a lightning rod on this build, did we? See, more cobble. How much more cobble is there? are full. Alright, so input, bottom auto input, copy, paste. I want to keep on taking items from the belt so we can continue emptying. To hopefully keep the train here until we fully empty it. Just a little bit of cobble. Where's the... Where is the skeleton? Oh, there's some clay, though. Mixed in with all the cobblestone. Ah, and more clay. There's where all the clay's been. I mean, maybe we've just... Maybe there was a bunch of cobblestone in there from before, and then just never got out. It's a lot. Alright, so... That's a lot of cobblestone. This train's can hold a lot of items, huh? Is it shooting me through the train? Yes, it was. Okay. So we are, there's my wrench. Okay, great. Let's pick up all the cobblestone now. We'll have to come back and pick up the rest. Oh, these weren't full. Let's see. That one is full, and those are full. These two still had room. There we go. Oh, nice. I'm gonna actually be able to... Oh, and that was all the clay that we had there, anyway. Cobblestone? Yes, now we have clay again. Great. So... Train's gonna come back. Do we get clay or do we get cobble? Looks like clay. So that's interesting. I guess we have been more productive than I thought, because I had been thinking that our clay production has been not great and things had just kind of broken down, but maybe it was just that the train was clogged with a bunch of cobblestone. Although or we were just not getting anything out of the train. It was just accumulating stuff in general, and the cobblestone was there. I don't know. But this should be... This clay should last us for quite a while. Yeah, so we have a crude storage unit full of clay now. Which should mean that internally we also have a belt full. Yep, that's all full. Going into our chute and into the melter. Alright, so we should get more Viridium going here pretty soon. Asteroid should cap out as well. Is our smooth stone full? Overflow? No, it's okay. I'll empty it now just in case. This is here so that so we are turning cobblestone into stone on a depot. But if this system backs up and we don't have a place for it to go, and in a soon enough amount of time, eventually the stone will get bulk blasted again into smooth stone, and so this is overflow for that. Alright, so that's one train sort of sorted. Now we have a bunch of cobblestone to do something with. We have also need to attend to this train. I guess we could do that. We can at least put the portable storage interfaces on top. Or we could if... There they are. Okay. Yeah, honestly, the easiest thing to do would just be to get into the quadricopter. Maybe. Nope. There we go. Alright. Can we turn? Oh, that was the right way. Okay, there we go. Great. I guess we need funnels. Yep, that is the thing that we need. Oh, hey, we'll just steal this one for now. Perfect. Now we can tear all this down. Great. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to do here with the cobblestone? I guess I probably want to change this up. Maybe we'll have a belt on top, like running along here for cobblestone, and then it can join to this belt. Yeah, we can probably do that. The struggle to remember which thing is in which box. There we go. Shafts are a thing that is needed. So we have to go there and there. And then belts. Nope. There's the box. Okay, great. So that on top of that. And go up one more block. We probably should get some more catwalks going at some point to make this navigable. Alright, it's there, and another shaft there. Ah, now we can get up on the roof. There we go. That's much better. We'll need to continue further that away. I guess we can also... Oh, where did... Ah. Nope. Whoops. Okay. So there... Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. Can I get up here? Nope. Alright. Steal some of these catwalks. They don't need to be down into the water. Yeah, eventually something like that. Okay, so then I'm gonna extend this belt further than that. And we're gonna put a shaft there and there, and then we can use a belt connected vertically. Great. And then we want to go further. To at least maybe one more. Yep. And we needed more shafts. Okay, there we go. Gray. There we go. Is this is gonna be one too tall. Yep. Okay. So we can do something. Yeah, we can do this. There we go. Yep, and right there. And then we just need to link everything up. For that, is it still the gray toolbox? Yes. One of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Another gearbox. Alright, great. And then we're going to connect these to the side. I think when we see the belts stop moving like that, it's like just a visual glitch. I think there's some like direction sometimes that it visually looks like things aren't moving. Anyway, there we go. All right, that's all connected. Let's take a nap right here on this belt. I guess that put us on the funnel. Anyway, okay, so That should all be good. Cobblestone will flow over here, and down over here, and then down onto the belt that it's already loaded on. We're gonna free up some space here, and then we're gonna tear down all of that. There we go. Okay, now we gotta do something. Whoops. There we go. Let's deal with our inventory. It's getting a little out of hand. I think we can also, let's take this train and bring it over there to be worked on. And then we can deal with the inventory. Alright. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's keep an eye on this. So nothing. Yep, okay. Right, because right now the clay factory is not producing anything. I think where I left it, the I hope we have time to deal with that today, because we can do a thing that should sort out the issues it has with the its power production. Essentially, the water source for the steam engine over there needs to be in the same chunk. That seemed to solve the issue with the one in our workshop. So I'm assuming. Oh no, I messed up. Go back, go back, go back. You gotta watch for. It's like the front. Yeah, see, that's not, even that is too far. So we hold right, go forward, and then we need to hold left to enter into the circle, and we continue holding left, 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 right. And then we'll go down here and go all the way around. There we go. And sure, I could use the conductor schedule to like tell it to go to a specific place, but that's much less fun than me trying to fumble with the controls. And then we get to experience our heads flinging through all of these leaves. Alright, there we go. Alright. So... right. Disassemble. And we get another schedule. Okay. Right, so let's go ahead and update the schedule to be correct. So this train goes between the Stone Quarry station and the APF station, Bay 1. Okay, so that's what we're going to put in after we're done with the modifications. So we need our super glue again. There we go. Right. I guess I could leave that down because we're still going to need to interact with that. And then we're going to go up here. We're going to pick up this one. Punch that. Put that in our offhand. Put that there and that there. And that's it. Easy peasy. And then we just assemble. And we get our train schedule back. There it is. Okay. No, let me out, let me out. Okay. Alright, let's deal with this inventory. For starters, let's come down here to our nigh infinite cobblestone storage. It's like at this point this should be empty, yep. And there used to be a way back behind this. I guess there isn't anymore. Let's make some more cobblestone really quick. Let's see, so all that goes in there, and then we're gonna put that there and configure it. Make sure the N is not set. We'll configure out to go down. There we go. We're gonna configure in to do nothing, and we're gonna configure out to go right. There we go. And then we should be able to start taking items out of these and clicking them in to the ones we just put down. There we go. And then I want an axe. That is the appropriate tool to break these. No suitable path. Oh, interesting. Oh, right. So this crude storage unit is basically full. And so the cobblestone we're getting from the bedrock cobblestone, whatever kind of stone gen, is not able to be picked up. That's what's going on. Okay. Alright, so the rest of this I'm going to just leave here. Oh, no, those are empty. Is that all of them? Nope, there's one more. Alright, let's get out of here. I have to come back later to transfer more items in. Or honestly, we could just, have a bigger, the next level up from crude. It's basic, right? We should start making more of these. We really need a lapis factory. And a silver, automated silver. We just need all the things. Okay, so I'm gonna dump this smooth stone somewhere. Ow. Okay. This path is not the safest. We should put that on the list of things to do something about. It's another safety violation. Alright, I'm gonna just dump this stuff in here. Okay, that, great. I think there might be some more cooked rice. And since we're just about out of melon, it's probably time to go get some rice. We still have our bowls, right? Good. We need to figure out what's going on with the train because it says that there's no suitable path. Oh, right. Because we broke the train. We broke the track, right? Because we wanted to make sure that the other train wasn't picking up cobble. So we gotta put that back. And then, great. And no more melon slices. Great. Okay, so the cobblestone train, if it could actually get to where it's going, should be working now, right? Because we got the funnel and we got the belts and all that stuff set up. Not that it's going to have any place to put the cobblestone because it's way backed up on that. But let's see if we can get across all this. All right, it's about time we could put the train, the lava train, back into service. Let's go right-click the conductor down here. Probably easiest if we go over to the foundry. Get that train going, and then we'll go back over and fix the cobblestone, the quarry track. Oh, wow. I must have passed by this earlier, but GamerBot and DadBot have been busy. Doesn't that look cool? That is a road. This is gray concrete and hazard gray concrete from Chipped. And these are, yeah, dash panels from Automobility. We might have to go get the car and come back and try this out before the end of the stream. Really should. Okay, so let's get this going, though. So many things to do. You should be able to resume your schedule. You're probably going to say that you don't have a way to get to where you're going, though, because the track is busted. I'm worried that it's going to, like, run me over, though. Let's get out of the way. Alright, back to our diet of rice. Alright, let's go fix the track that we broke. And then pick up our car. Maybe we should try out the road. And then we'll go over to the clay factory and fix the steam engine. And that'll probably take us through the my allotted 3 hours of time for today's stream. So nervous. So nervous. Alright, we can probably remove those dirt blocks too. Ow. Alright. Wait. All right, so it's here, and then it's trying to path how to get back to the to that, and it can't because the track is broken. That makes sense. Okay, so let's do a little driving. I do have tracks on me, right? Yeah, I got a package of them. Okay, great. I'm not gonna park my car on the track though. That might cause some problems. So let's put this over here. Put the package down. Get a track. There we go. Hey, navigation succeeded. Right, so the lava train is going to have issues because we've not set up the bay yet here. But this will be able to do its loop, so that's good. Now there's a lot of need for cobblestone right now. But yeah, let's go check out the the road over here. Apparently you can go right over fences in the cars. All right, so where was that? It's over here somewhere, right? There it is. All right, so where does this take us? 20, almost 24 meters a second. This is fine. Watch there be a trap at the end. Oh, I dodged that strip. Okay, well anyway. So I think we've been over here before on stream, but some really nice decoration going on the base over here that Dadbot and GameBot 9K are working on. Anyway, I came over here mainly, well, to check out the road, but then I figured I came over here, and we're gonna figure out what's going on with the clay factory. It's obviously stopped. So one problem is no lava here, but that's because no steam engines means no rotation, means that even when the train was running over here, we were not offloading lava. So let's fix it. Is that the clay train? You can see the bee going around in the mini-map. Oh good, that still lines up. That's good. That's important. Not that it's gonna pick up any clay because we're not running. So I think we actually are producing enough lava here. Obviously right now this is all full, but I think we are producing enough lava, otherwise this one empty. Oh, just random chance. Okay, it is dripping, so it would fill. Anyway, okay, so to fix this, the issue is if I look at the chunk borders, so it seems like the issue is that if your boiler and your water source are in different chunks, one can be loaded and not the other, and then the boiler can run out of water. Yeah, so we just need to move all this, and that's not a big deal. It's going to pick up all this water, and we're going to move this to be probably on this wall, over like right here. And we'll have to reroute the power to do that, but that's should be imminently doable. Alright, so I mean technically it could be like this. Right, because the important thing is the water blocks are in the chunk. I think. This is the theory that I have that I've somewhat tested with the other one. The other one seems to run even if I leave the area or log off and come back. So may also be the case for this one. So we'll give it a shot. I completed a task, mechanical pump. Yay. Okay, so we'll put that there. So I can put that there. Pick up the pipe. Do we have enough pipe to reach over? Yeah. There we go. Alright, now I just need to route all of this while keeping kind of the general layout right. So the way I had this was large cogwheel here with that, and then the power through a small cogwheel with a clutch so that we could be able to like disengage this from the power source, and then we should be able to get this pretty close to how it already was. We just need another gearbox. Great toolbox is the stuff I need. One of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. the water down soon anyway, so let's do that. There we go. And then that there. So if this is turned on, then this part is disengaged from the rest of the network. So we can get this pumping. So there's, we can see here, be able to tell if there's water getting there. But it's overstressed. So there's plenty of water, but not enough heat to power things. Easiest thing to do here is to get some buckets of lava and manually supply the liquid-fueled blaze burners. And now there's not enough water, of course. But ideally, like, we run this, and then the whole apparatus starts, and then we flip the lever, and we have this set up wrong. And then it stops running. Okay, so we need this here. There we go. Okay. Disengage that. Get this running. And the hope is that when we flip the lever, the rotation is going to be in the same direction. It's not. Okay. So we need to flip this around the other way. Do that. Do that. And then we need to sneak. Engage that. Sneak. This way, when we flip the lever, it's going to be turning in the same direction. This is already turning. This is too fast. That's what's going on. Right? Is that what's going on? Why is that breaking like that? Wasn't doing that before. Is it because this is in motion? We have to wait for it to stop being in motion before we can flip the lever? Yep. That's all. Alright, so now we have operational boiler again. It's getting lots of water. But anyway, this generates enough SU to power the factory at 128 RPM, so that's good. And hopefully the chunk issue was just the only thing that was keeping this from running all the time. We did consume all the lava that was sitting here, but it seemed like maybe this is going to generate enough lava. If not, the other thing we could do is, like, one of the inputs for the factory is lava. We have a lava train that's delivering lava, so we can have that lava pumped down here to power the blaze burners. So that could be a thing to check up on. Let's eat, because we're almost starving from all that pumping. And take a nap. Alright. It's a new day. What's going on out here? We are... It's a very fast belt. Alright, so... we have no bone meal. That's what we're missing. Lots of cobble. But no bone meal. Right? Oops. There's a hole there. Also no lava, which is also important. But the lack of bone meal is a problem for this factory, producing calcite as it does. And then, so the next thing to do is probably check on the lava train. Right, we need to update its schedule to tell it which bay to go to. Yes. Then it should be able to resume operation. Oh, you know, I should have, let's take the road. I just gotta find where the other end of it is. It's over here somewhere, right? Unfortunately, we're not gonna have time to work on the other bays for this factory, because we do need bays for bone meal, for starters. That'll be a different day. Well, we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do about that. We did have the skeleton farm set up, but that's only kind of semi-automated. You gotta stand over there and AFK at it. We might have to just break down and do one of the fancy moss farms. Could do that. What am I doing? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna go figure out where the lava train is. I guess it's down here, isn't it? And then update the schedule. That's right, that's what I said. Alright, is it still sitting here? Yes. That's good. And then I don't have to try to figure out where it is. Okay, so... right, so one of the things we had to do... Was that on stream? Was it this one? Okay, this is Lava Out. One of the train stations I had to rename to... Oh yeah, it was up... up here. This station I renamed to Lava Out A, so it would have a unique name. So the trains go to the nearest station that has the name, and when we rearranged the tracks, that changed the kind of the ordering of the stations, and it made it so that it was never going to go to one of them. They don't do round robin, it seems, which is kind of the wish. The wish would be like we could say go to Lava Out like a bunch of times, and it would round robin through them all or something, or it would pick, you know, per going around, it would pick a different one. But that doesn't work. So anyway, so this is why it's confused right now. It wants to go to a station that no longer exists. We're gonna have it to go to APF station 4. Is that right? So we're skipping 0. We did 1 and 2. I guess we could have it go to 3. Right? And then everything else stays the same. So no suitable path to next scheduled destination could be found. Is this a signal issue? Hold on. Let's we made a lot of signals. We've not used them all yet. Alright, so shader's off again. Okay, good. We probably might just need more signals here. So where... So first of all, let me get in the seat. We're gonna back up a little bit, because I'm not exactly sure where that branch starts. Oh, that was the problem all along. So the train was actually on this track over here. So anyway, so let's put a signal here. And a signal here. And we'll do a signal here to kind of isolate things. And okay, we have a signal. No, we don't have a signal. Okay, put a signal there. So now it's bidirectional. We should also have a signal here. There we go. So now we have this intersection here, which is all blue. And then we have this intersection, which is yellow. I think that's fine. Why are these not two different colors? Also, am I gonna get hit by a train? Let's do that. There we go. Okay. That seems okay to me. Okay. So hopefully this is our car, right? Parked between the two copper blocks. So we should see. Let's head back over to the clay factory really quick. So there's still some things left to do, right? So the clay factory needs some new bays for trains and loading and unloading. Well, it has the unloading, or it has the picking up of the clay, right? But we need these other bays set up to load the cobble and the bone meal, which are the other inputs. But we do have the lava input, and it's still running. Also, let me turn the shaders back on. There we go. So we should see lava appearing here, right? The train will come back with our lava. So, oh, there it is. We'll be able to see this in action a little bit. We don't need to sit here and watch it, you know, load the whole tank, but it will sit here for like 60 seconds or whatever. It will. We're not. But there it goes. So we're gonna have lava. We lack bone meal here. I might see if we can get some more bone meal over here. Interesting. Should probably waited longer than that. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, so we need to do some more things over here to have things properly going, but I heard the clang of some things. So yeah, there we go. We're making a little bit of clay. I guess there was a little bit of bone meal still in the system. So we're making a little bit of clay. It does just one at a time here, but then it will start buffering. There we go. 4, 5. There's the clay train. Clay train. So we can kind of just see this whole thing in operation here a little bit. So stop, pick up the clay. Clay starts loading. Got a big stack of it right there. I think this is also probably set up to wait for cargo inactivity, or you know, wait a maximum amount of time, something like that. So anyway, so yeah, this will do its thing, and we'll deliver a little bit more clay. So we are making iridium and acerine, which is not only a source of, come on, get up there, you can do it. Nope. It's a tricky spot for it. Anyway, not only a source of copper and tin, but also we're going to be using to make lapis and some other things. Okay. So I do want to show off, or not even show off, I want to try out this fluid cell before the stream ends. So we're going to park our car here for a minute. So we have a 16K portable fluid cell. We got some energy. I guess the energy is for like putting in and taking out stuff. Honestly, I've never used one of these ever. We do now have, let's not use that actually. I'm pretty sure that I left a big drop somewhere along there, and I don't have ladders, so we're not going to go down that hole that you may have noticed in past videos. This has been here for quite a while, because I was thinking it would be convenient to be able to go down straight to the Shimmer Lake, because the Shimmer Lake is directly underneath this. And then I never actually did it. I did go down there the other day. Like I dug down all the way to it, but I didn't put ladders all the way down. So it is a trap. A trap that past me made for future me. So instead, we'll go the good old way. It's been a while since we've done this on stream, maybe. Isn't it right here? Like where we start? Yeah, there it is. It's right where the deep slate starts, right? And then around here through this cave. And I mean, you can see it on the mini map. Down here. Don't look at the Enderman. Ta-da! Still here. Alright, so how does this work? Okay, apparently it uses power just holding it open. Can we sneak? Oh, that just disassembles it. Okay, good to know. How does one use a fluid cell? Anyone know? Apparently we just emptied it of energy. So that's already a fail. Okay, we can P2P attune it. Can't even hold the interface open when there's no power? Okay, so that is unfortunate. Okay. I guess I'll have to go charge it again. Let's see, theories for how to use this, since I've never used this before and read nothing about it in advance. Do you have to like pick up items with a bucket, or pick up fluids with a bucket and then put the bucket into it? Obviously you can't shift right click it. That doesn't work because it disassembles it. Other possibilities? You need some other kind of item to be able to get fluids into it. We can test the theory that I have with a bucket of water once we charge it some. Fortunately, with our energy setup, it does not take too long to charge things. It's 20% is good enough. So we right click this. Can we just put, oh, here you go, left click, store water bucket, right click, store water. Okay. Great. And we're draining power while we're doing that, so let's do that. We are going to, I guess, collect a bunch of buckets, and then we'll click the buckets in. Is there not a better way? 100%. Okay. So let's give this a try out. And probably I'll have some time between streams, at least over the weekend before the next Monday stream, to do, you know, the boring kind of grindy stuff, because I have time when I'm watching other streams and doing other things. Time that I can't really stream, but I want to, you know, keep the progress going. So I may do some of that sort of picking up of fluids, picking up of shimmer. There we go. Between this stream and the next one. All right. So this will be the last thing that we're doing today, just to see this work. Although we did see it with the water, but you know, this is the first step for our 10,000 buckets. Oh, we made that Enderman mad. He must now perish. And we got an Ender Pearl. Alright. We actually have a lot of those now that we can sift basalt. Alright, so right click, and then can we, so we can't sneak left click or any of that. We can, is there, nope, okay. Is there a better way of doing this? If anyone knows, watching this now or in the future, if you're watching on this YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, and somehow you made it to the end of this video, which is amazing to make it to the end of a 3-hour video, leave a comment with what I'm doing wrong. I mean, not just in this, just in general. Anyway, so that's it for today. We got a little bit of shimmer. We're gonna get some more. Thanks so much for hanging out, chatting, all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this cave, and then I'll be able to click the thing to switch the the scene in OBS. Yeah, real soon now. This is really nostalgic going up these stairs, though. Yeah, been playing this long enough that there's nostalgia. Alright, let's go back to the house. That's it for the stream today. Those birds need to stop, though. All right. So again, thanks so much for watching. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.